Right now, as you see in front of you, the jazz band is going to be starting off this evening's concert. We're going to be playing, our first tune that we're going to be playing is an old jazz standard, called All of Me. We're going to feature two solos on this. We'll be featuring Sarah Peterson on trumpet, and we'll also be featuring Colin Mayer on saxophone. So, we hope you enjoy this concert this evening, and here's All of Me.
Next year, I plan to attend South Dakota School of Mines and major in pre-professional health. I'd like to introduce a few classmates of mine. First up is Elaine Peterson. She is the daughter of Chisholm and Sidney Peterson. She plans to attend Oklahoma State University and major in sports media and management. Up next is Miranda Koenig. She is the daughter of John and Karen Koenig. She plans to attend USD and major in criminal justice. Our next selection is Nina's Song by George Shuddick. It will feature a solo from Jackson Solik on the flugelhorn. We hope you enjoy it.
next year, I plan to attend South Dakota Mines and major in business management. I would like to introduce two classmates of mine. First, Garrett Ristow, the son of Jim and Karen Ristow. He plans to attend Western Dakota Technical Institute and major in agriculture. And then the next one will be Caden Chips. He's the son of Melissa Hofer and Christopher Chips. He plans to attend the Universal Technical Institute and major in automotive technology. Our next piece is Vehicle by the Eyes of March, with a featured solo by Gunnar Ristow. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello, my name is Emma Powers. My parents are Sean and Gideon Powers. I am attending South Dakota State University next year to major in human biology. I'd like to introduce two of my friends, Carrie Clinton and China Story. Carrie Clinton is the daughter of Jim and Carrie Clinton. She also plans to attend South Dakota State University to major in animal science. China Story is the daughter of Carrie Story and Janine and Lance Woody. She plans to attend the University of Sioux Falls to major in business administration. Our first selection is Orion by Jan Vandervers. We hope you enjoy. evening, my name is Scotland Donovan, and my parents are Don and Amy Donovan. I plan to attend USD and major in nursing. I'd like to introduce two classmates of mine, Leah Bolin and Cassie Doberstein. Cassie is the daughter of Gwen and Bruce Doberstein. She plans to attend USD and major in criminal justice and chemistry. My other classmate, Mia, is the daughter of Rose Cosgrove. She plans to attend Stewart's Hair in Sioux Falls. Our next selection is Dusk by Stephen Bryant. Enjoy.
Next year, I plan to attend Southeast Tech and major in egg business. I'd like to introduce a few classmates of mine, Aiden, Race, and Jonah Mosul. Aiden Reese is the son of Joe Larson and Tane Reese. He plans to attend Southeast Tech and major in computer programming. And then Jonah Mosul. He is the son of Tina and Chris Mosul. He plans to attend Iowa Western Community College and major in industrial engineering. Our next selection is Pilates, Mountain of Dragons by Steve Reineke. We hope you enjoy.
more tune on the program for you, ladies and gentlemen. But I do have the Friends of Performing Arts ladies up here that would like to say a couple words about a very, very strong, special colleague of mine. And I'm going to give the microphone to them just for a little bit. So please pay attention because this is long overdue.
Hello, my name is Emily, and I'm here to help honor a very important woman in the Fine Arts program at Chamberlain High School. So we have some written up. Tricia Burke started directing plays in the Chamberlain School District in 1991. Over her 29 years of directing, she oversaw the production of over 60 plays and musicals. Tricia acknowledges that one-act plays were her passion, and she directed 28 in her career. 12 of these were either written or adapted by the one-act cast and directors. 25 of the one-act plays Tricia directed advanced to the state festival, with 23 receiving superior honors. Her cast received numerous outstanding individual and ensemble awards throughout the years. Judges at both region and state levels often commented on the quality of literature performed by CHS. Tricia, also a high school English teacher, found it important to perform a wide variety of literature and always chose to select a piece that would push the cast and the crew. She says, one-act season brought excitement as the process of making something out of the germ of an idea was so invigorating for all of the team involved. Tricia can't pinpoint any one production that was more meaningful than another, but credits them all for helping her establish many bonds with and between students that will last a lifetime. She acknowledges the amazing assistants and co-directors whose mentorship and support were immeasurable. Without their vision, the performances would have never been as great. Tricia served on the South Dakota High School Activities Association Speech Rules Committee for 6 years and was the Region 5 chair for much of her career. All of this would not have been possible, Tricia says, without the support of her family, her children, who are cast members in many of her plays, the theater parents, and the school district, from administration to the custodial staff. Tricia Burke directed her final theater performance in the Chamberlain High School last spring with a one-act play that advanced and received a superior at state. FOPA had planned on honoring her then, but then plans went crazy, and we were so happy that her plans changed, and she could be here tonight to receive our wholehearted and loving thanks for the amazing and one-of-a-kind contribution she has made to the performing arts in our community. Ms. Tricia Burke.
Thank you. Wow, it's kind of crazy when they asked me how many plays, and I kind of started going through that, and 29 years, young men and women fly by like, you just don't even understand how quickly. And I look up there at Christina, who I can just see her right away. She was one of my first babies, and I look out here and I see how many wonderful parents, and I've had so many grandchildren, and I just can't thank this community enough. And I just really had a quick thing I needed to say about those that mentored me. I went to school here, as many of you knew, and I thought I would definitely leave the minute I graduated college. I would be, in Philadelphia, or nowhere, right? But I do need to say that I had a whole bunch of people who mentored me, and the school district has been so blessed. Muriel Carlson and Dennis Carlson. Muriel was my idol, and I was a mini-me. Phyllis Brunken, whom I was lucky enough to replace in her 8th grade teaching job. I feared her, but I loved her. Charlotte Cadwell, who was, if anybody had her, the most soft-spoken but amazing woman. Jennifer Redmond, Kathy King, Nick Niles, who really brought the arts to the forefront in this community and made it special. Howard Elrod, who I also feared, but he was my principal when I began teaching. And so I worked with many people that also brought success to what I was able to accomplish with my students and your children, your grandchildren. And I just want to name a few of them because Chris Sanderson and Karen Clark were my first partners in crime, and believe me, they taught me all kinds of things, and especially how to behave most of the time. And then Kim Phillips, cheers, she took over after them. And then for the last decade, I've had Lynn Herder by my side, and that's been amazing. I also had several of my students who helped me direct, and that was really fun. So I want to also thank Phil, who, I told him no, and he did all kinds of things that he shouldn't do, and taught me all kinds of great things, but especially about breaking your wrist when you don't listen to your teacher. And he can tell you later. But mostly I want to thank FOPA and this community. And I want you all to know that FOPA has a vision of excellence. Keep on working toward that, because that's what's going to make all of someday their children who might grow up in this community, great as well. So thank you. God bless you.
There's one other lady that we wanted to recognize. She couldn't be here tonight, so we did send her flowers. We also want to recognize Lynn Herder. She served as the assistant director with Tricia for 10 seasons. She co-directed in 10 one-act performances, which received 9 superior ratings at state. In her decade-long service to the CHS drama department, Lynn assisted in 9 fall plays. Last year's one-act play was Lynn's final performance as well. It is obvious that an assistant director is an integral part to the director and the cast success, and we recognize and thank Lynn for a dedication that led to great successes for the students of our district. So, thank you.
All right, I'm going to try to be dreadfully quick here because I will tell you this. The next tune that we're about to play for you is an absolute marathon of a piece. And quite frankly, I know there's several brass players in here that are like, you know what, if you give us just a little more of a break, and it's a marathon, it's going to be a fantastic tune. But I do have a couple of awards I need to hand out, as well as a couple of thank yous as well. So first and foremost, this spring here, of course, in January, although it looked a little bit different this year, we did all-state band auditions. And we were lucky enough to have 6 of our students make all-state band this year, as well as, and I'm going to mention her again, even though I did it at the Christmas concert, I'm going to do it again. This fall, we had one of our percussionists make all-state orchestra as well. So those all-state band, all-state orchestra kids, please stand up and be recognized. All right, now comes to the fun part. So I always have 2 awards that I give out every single year. They're nationally recognized awards, so I'm going to go pick one up here. The John Philip Sousa Award for Band is pretty cut and dry. It is awarded every single high school. This is one of those things that you only can give to one kid, and only in special circumstances can you give it to 2. But the John Philip Sousa Award for Band always goes to the highest musicianship and basically the best musician in the senior class. And it would be remiss if we didn't mention the fact that for the last several years here, we've had the best saxophone section in the entire state. And she has been heading that thing ever since she was a freshman. And she was one of the only kids that I can think of in recent memory that actually made all-state band all 4 years on alto saxophone, which is one of the toughest instruments to make it in. So without further ado, this year's John Philip Sousa Award goes to Mariah King. this one here is sometimes really easy and sometimes very, very tough. This year, it was extremely hard. The Director's Award for Band, the criteria for it is kind of nebulous. It really doesn't have a set criteria. A lot of times, it could go to, section leaders, captains, things like that. And then when I was trying to figure out who was going to get my Director's Award this year, I was trying to sit and think to myself, man, does it go to one of my 3 senior girls that have done color guard? Does it go to the one young lady who finally made All-State Orchestra after trying out 4 years and working her tail off? Does it go to that kid? Does it go to a kid like Mariah Carey, who has been so dang good for so long? Does it go to any one of those people? The criteria, it was just so dang tough. I have to mention one other person in here. Does it go to a kid like Cassie Halberstein, who, quite frankly, whenever we have to have pep band music, I just take the kid walks up to me, Mr. Carlson, I don't have this, and I just look at Cassie and I say, go, all right? But after vetting all of those things, I think it was just so incredibly, after I thought about this student, and how much they have done over the last couple of years, including, at one point I just looked at him and I said, yo man, you want to learn how to play trombone? And he says, yeah, sure. I just give him a horn over the summer and he just learns it. And then on top of that, 2 years later, I'm like, can you play tuba for me? I don't have any tuba players. Yeah, I can do that too. So we learned how to do that. And then on top of that, to put the icing on the cake, after 4 years of trying out for All-State Band, he walks in there and he just knocks it out of the park and he finally makes it. And this really stands out to me. One quick story about him, because I think everybody right now knows who it is. In one way, especially the kids behind me, they know exactly who it is. But this year, All-State Band was a little different. 6 kids make it. It was split over 2 days, and there was 4 different bands over 2 days. 5 of the students were all on Friday. And 1 was on Saturday, and the whole time I'm sitting there going, gosh, dang it, and I'm like, man, this is, that kind of stinks for this kid, things like that. And I told him the very next day, I was just like, yo, Gunnar, I'm sorry. You should have missed 1 more on your written test or something like that. You could have gone on Friday. And I was like, you're the only one who has to take up Saturday for All-State Band. And he just looks at me and he goes, I don't care. I've been doing this for 4 years. This is what we have to do. So, the Director's Award this year goes to Gunnar Ristow. All right, I'll say a couple thank yous here. Thank you, Miss S. Thank you, Joni Willoughby. Thank you for all my music colleagues. Thank you for the administration, who, quite frankly, ladies and gentlemen, I told one of my other students right now, I am so hyped up right now on breathing meds because I was sick as a dog yesterday and all day today. And then Bill Kurtz just walks up to me and he's like, yeah, I got you, let's do this. And he helped me move all this stuff down here, as well as my wonderful wife, she helped me as well. Thank you to all my parents out here. Thank you very much to all the students that are sitting behind me.